Hey guys, Steve here from Bloom Audio. Today we've got two new portable devices from iFi. We've got the GO Blu and the successor to the very popular hip-dac, we have the hip-dac2. So we're going to take a closer look at each and offer some thoughts and impressions on the sound and the functionality. So the GO Blu comes with a nice little package. The device itself, you got a few ports on there. You have a USB-C for charging, and that can also be used to connect directly to a device. On the top, we've got 4.4 and 3.5 millimeter outputs, balanced and S-balanced for the headphones. Now with some S-balanced iFi devices, you get the same wattage out of each. This is not the case for this. They claim that you get similar to balanced characteristics out of the S-balance, but not the power. And you're getting 5.6 volts out of balanced and 2.8 volts out of the 3.5 single-ended on this. This button on the side when the device is on toggles between the X bass, X space, and then having both on at the same time. This is your power button, and then also puts it into pairing mode, as you can see there. And then on the bottom, you've got this little button here for the factory reset. You can also see the mic here. So if you're using this with headphones, this also will work as a wireless mic. Now this volume knob feels pretty nice. I like the sort of clicky feel to it. It also has a button which works as playback control, sort of like a one click is pause, double click to go forward kind of thing. So yeah, really nice feeling device. In terms of the accessories package, comes with this little sleeve. I really love the sleeve. It's like, I don't know why. It's just like a nice little thing, GO Blu goes in there. Keep it safe from the elements. It's all very nice. And, handy dandy, super short USB-C cable for charging. So all in all, it's a nice little package. Everything feels very well built and put together. It's really solid. For the hip-dac2, the device itself is largely the same as the original. In fact, it's almost entirely the same in terms of the ports and function. You've got this nice, big, smooth volume knob on the front that also serves as the out. Now this is iFi's famous analog volume, so it really needs to, you get a little bit of channel imbalance at low volumes, so you need to have that up. On the front, you've got the X bass feature, which is basically on and off, and which, if you guys are watching my videos, you probably know what X bass is. Gives you a little boost in the sub bass, and the power match, which adjusts the impedance to help deliver more power to over your headphones that need a little bit more juice. That works pretty well. And then again, you've got the 4.4 and 3.5 millimeter outputs. The 4.4 balance is giving you 6.3 volts, and you're getting 3.2 with the unbalanced. And then on the back, you've got a USB-C port for charging with a little indicator light, as well as iFi's famous sort of inverted USB-A. It's basically designed to take a Apple camera kit or any other number of OTG cables to go directly into the phone. Now, they've included this cable this time, which I believe was included specifically for the haters, because you plug that right in, and look, it's a USB-C. That'll go nicely into whatever device that you want to put there. In addition, we've also got the classic blue cable. Works the same way, but gives you a USB-A for hooking up to a PC, and a nice short USB-C charge cable. I wish it was a little longer, but that's all right. But yeah, altogether, it's a really nice device. The big thing with this is just, it feels great to handle and to hold. A lot of attention went into the design on the knobs and the buttons and everything else. Just feels like a really high class portable device. So the Go Blu is a really fun little device. Um, the big thing that I think it has going for it is most Bluetooth devices have this sort of almost intangible Bluetooth sound to them. Some of that comes from the transmission, the fact that you're losing some data, you're adding some noise, you can't stream at the highest possible quality, over Bluetooth. Even with 5.1, you're getting a lot closer, but it's not perfect yet. Another issue is the quality of the DSP, the amp, the audio transmission that you're getting with most Bluetooth devices. So basically, while Go Blu supports all of the latest Bluetooth protocols for high-res Bluetooth streaming, it can't fix Bluetooth. What it can fix is the quality of the digital conversion and the quality of the amp that's happening after you've transmitted the Bluetooth signal. And Go Blu gives you just a really nice, crisp sound, just a little bit of that iFi warmth. Gives you great detail with that. So, while obviously you can't stream at the maximum quality, you can't even do Bluetooth over 16-bit with this, the actual output sounds very high quality, very musical, and it really does a great job of delivering that to your IEMs or headphones. So yeah, I was really impressed overall with the Go Blu. Now for the hip-dac2, this is, a very similar to the original hip-dac. Basically looks the same other than the color. This color's cool. I like the original color better. I'm kind of partial to that, like sort of greeny blue look. But what they did was upgrade a lot of the internal components. In fact, my understanding is there's this sort of trickle down tech, and so this actually shares some internals with the Diablo. And so some of the improvements you see there, where the Diablo had improvements in the detail, in the definition over the IDSD signature, I think some of that is what's happening here between the original hip-dac and the hip-dac2. Now, what's different is this still maintains the general character of the original hip-dac. It just tightens things up a little bit, improves the definition, takes a little bit of that veil out of the highs that the original hip-dac had. So it's an incremental improvement, definitely a step up. Not a earth-shattering, world-shaking innovation, but it's a great device. And definitely, if you listen to the original hip-dac and thought it was just a little bit off, maybe there was just a little bit mushy, a little bit veiled in the highs, hip-dac2 fixes a lot of that, improves on a lot of that, and is definitely worth checking out. Now, comparing the two, the overall sound is very similar, but just in terms of the final sound quality, hip-dac2 has stronger sound stage, it has more detail, it has Go Blu is maybe a little closer to the original hip-dac in the output, where you still have a little bit of that, in comparison, the bass isn't quite as tight, the highs are slightly veiled, it doesn't deliver the detail quite as well as hip-dac V2 does. Or I guess it's just hip-dac2, not V2. But it does all that in this nice wireless form factor. So basically, if you're in the market for a new portable DAC amp, you're in luck because you've got two great options here, both coming in under $200. If the idea of turning your headphones basically into wireless headphones, to some degree, you're still gonna have a wire to there. Even though I did see one guy who like Velcroed it to his 99 Classics or something, which is pretty cool mod. Look, my wireless headphones. If you want the absolute best in sound quality and performance at this price point, the hip-dac2 is going to give you a step up in the overall performance over GO Blu. They're both really great options with just a little bit of bend one way or the other, the wireless or the wired, the convenience or the better sound quality. That'll make your mind up one way or the other. Thanks for watching. You can check out GO Blu and hip-dac2 at bloomaudio.com, and be sure to like and subscribe because we'll be back soon with more hi-fi personal audio content.